What's up, everybody? Yes, indeed, man. You guys already know what time it is. OG is back. I told you guys I would be back, man. But anyways, I'm gonna elaborate a little bit on what Dubs and Gunner had to say about Lefty Gunplay and his being disrespected by Kendrick Lamar. I'm gonna give you guys my thought on this whole thing. Like I told you on my prior video, I'm gonna touch on that, man, because I have my beliefs why he wasn't invited. You know, may hurt a lot of feelings, but it is what it is. But anyways, people, this is a fitness channel, so I do have to touch on a little bit about fitness, because then it would be misleading. So if you want to get fit, get right with your health, shoot me a DM on my Instagram, high_power_fitness_, or you could email me at highpowerfitness@yahoo.com. Okay, so with that being said, I'm gonna touch on supplements that are really good for you and that work. You know what I mean? You got to keep in mind, a lot of people go by facts, research, and that's what they go by. Now you got to keep in mind as well, the people that do these billions of dollars of research are these big companies. I don't want to say no companies' names or anything like that, but you guys are pretty smart enough to know what I'm talking about. When it comes to natural remedies, these big companies have the money, the currency to devalue the effects of natural remedies. They're going to look for research that will devalidate natural remedies, okay? And the reason why the natural remedy companies can't do it, because they don't have the money to back them on doing the research. You know, so obviously the public's going to go with the bigger companies and find out in the long run. But anyways, I'm going to touch on just a few things here too. Vitamin D, man. Vitamin D is one of the best supplements for immune support. It can help with autoimmune diseases, cancer, and AIDS. It's also beneficial for depression, glaucoma, lower back pain, hip pain, deep bone pain, that pain that you get deep within, tumors, hair loss, dermatitis. And if you're going to take vitamin D, I would highly recommend to always take it with cofactors. And the cofactors that you should be taking the vitamin D with would be zinc and vitamin K2. Okay. Magnesium is beneficial for blood sugar, migraines, sleep. Because if you have a high adrenaline and high heart rate at night, it actually helps with your sleeping, people. So magnesium is very beneficial for blood sugar, migraines, sleep. It prevents clotting, supports healthy blood pressure, prevents muscle cramps. It also prevents arrhythmias. It improves your energy and prevents kidney stones. When you're deficient in magnesium, you're prone to kidney stones. So anyways, bathing, hydrochloride, okay, that helps with heartburn, indigestion. It helps to acidify the stomach and keep the valve at the top of the stomach closed. That way you don't get that nasty shit. You guys know what I'm talking about, man. That's just all bad. Burping, oh my God, it's just a nasty feeling. We've all been through it. Even me, man, as healthy as I am, I go through that shit every now and then. Why? Because sometimes, I don't derail. It's just, I neglect my eating sometimes. You know what I mean? Come on now. Birthday, I tore up that cake that was bought to me. I ate all the frosting off of it. I'm guilty. But anyways, people. So zinc, carnosine is the best remedy for, ulcers. And it could also calm down gastritis. So that's another natural remedy. Selenium is very beneficial for people with AIDS, and. AIDS people, it's a really touchy subject. It's a acquired immune deficiency syndrome. And Hashimoto's, it's an immune deficient that has to do with your thyroid. Okay, and with selenium, you could get very, how should I say? There's a Brazilian nut that you could eat, every day, and acquire that selenium, which is good for your, autoimmune deficiency syndrome. Very good. So, natural remedy right there. Vitamin B1 is an excellent remedy for nervous tension, stress, anxiety, and especially restless leg syndrome. We all suffer with that every now and then. You ever want to go to bed at night sometimes and you just like kicking around, don't know how, man, that's an awful feeling, huh? But yeah, vitamin B1, man, is excellent for that, absolutely good for that. So, Benophytamine is a fat-soluble form of vitamin B1 that is beneficial for peripheral nerve tissues. Let's see, what else? Man, there's so many things, man. I wish I could touch on everything. It's just hard to remember all this stuff, people, so bear with me because my video is going to end up going on really long. Calcium lactate is beneficial for chronic coughing. Iron is beneficial for low blood pressure and energy, but choose food sources of iron rather than supplements. It's always better for you. I would always recommend that. Coenzyme Q10 is essential if you're on statins. Okay. What else do we got here? Tudka. Now that's it's a type of biosalt that is even good for neurological problems. Okay. Vitamin C is good for collagen and bleeding gums. So if you have problems with your grill, vitamin C, people. Probiotics are vital, especially if you consume a lot of diet sodas. You guys got to shake them diet sodas, man. I'm telling you, that synthetic sugar in there is doing more harm for you than it is good, people. Do your research. I'm telling you. Biotin is beneficial for hair, nails, and skin. I should actually start doing more than that because my hair's thinning out a little bit. I'm just keeping it real and 100, people. But anyways, people, I'm going to move forward with this. If you guys want to get started on that fitness journey and becoming the best version of yourself, you already know what time it is. I told you at the beginning of this video. DM me or email me at highpowerfitness@yahoo.com. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. You can't talk about it. You just have to be about it. So anyways, now to elaborate on what Mr. Gunner and Mr. Dubs had said about Lefty Gunplay and why he was a no-show. I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it 100%. They have their point of view. I have my point of view. I'm going to call it how I see it. Some people may get offended, but come on now. It's not fiddle diddle, baby. Let's keep this motherfucking shit real here. When I heard of Lefty Gunplay doing something with, what's that guy's name? Kendrick Lamar. He's a big figure out here in this world. He's a heavy hitter. Okay. Now, Mr. Lefty Gunplay, by all rights, whether you like him or not, he's a hot commodity right now. No matter what that man touches or where he comes out, he's going to, be recognized. And as with everything in life, there's business opportunities. Okay, now here's the part that you guys may not like. There's some very talented homies out there that, man, got mad flows. I would like to say, I'm gonna give you an example of one, a local one. He's a Vallero, Roddy Rex. First time I heard his music, that youngster has flows. I don't agree with the N-word that he uses because for those of you that know, that word is not in my vocabulary. I don't co-sign stuff like that, when it comes from my gente down south. My gente up north, not all of them use the N-word because, like I said, I know people from up north and I've done time with them. Certain people adapted to that vernacular and some haven't. But anyways, I don't want to go rambling on about that. back to Lefty Gunplay and Mr. Kendrick Lamar. Check this out, people. I'm going to keep it real and 100%. The reason why he wasn't invited to that is because Mr. Kendrick Lamar only, and this is my opinion, people. Like I said, you may not like it. From what I see, Kendrick Lamar saw a business opportunity. No matter how you look at it, Lefty Gunplay has a stronghold within the raza, with our people right now. That boy is on fire, whether you like it or not. You don't think Kendrick Lamar saw that? That was opportunity to work with him, to gain audience from Lefty's side of the field. Straight up. You may, like I said, you may not agree with it, but that's what I believe. He used old boy to a certain extent, to his benefit, but being in Lefty's shoes, he could look at it totally different. It put him on the map, baby, straight up. He's got that, what, #1 song, and however long he raps in it, he's in it. There's no denying it. It's him. You know, I'm going to give you a quick example. No, I won't even do that. I'm not even going to go back into that because it's a whole other topic, man. But anyways, Kendrick Lamar capitalized off of Lefty Gunplay. Lefty Gunplay is a hot commodity within our people, and maybe others, especially in the younger generation. Man, could you imagine the business that Kendrick got by doing something like that? Not that he needed it, but you know, people do wise business moves. It's kind of like when people always ask me, why you always mention Dubs, this and that, okay, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. I mention Dubs because a lot of times there's other content creators that will have my name, Dub's name, Gunner's name, and a couple other individuals' names in their mouths. So all I do is elaborate on it. You know, so when you're gonna leave comments, do me a favor, review the whole video, man, before you go side busting, not knowing what the fuck you're talking about, because a lot of these people go sticking their fingers in people's Kool-Aid and they don't even know what fucking flavor it is, man. You guys gotta quit that shit. But anyway, see, there goes OG doing his thing, rambling on, baby. That's what I do. But anyways, yeah, so that's my belief, people. I would have liked to have seen Lefty come out there on that thing just to do his 4 little words. I don't even know what the words are, you know what I mean? I always hear somebody saying spooky something and hilarious something. I have no idea. That would have been really beneficial for him. Why? Because the whole world was watching the Super Bowl. That would have made him shine like a star. Is he at that caliber? My opinion. There's others that are at that caliber, I believe. But was Kendrick going to take the shine from him? Absolutely not. That was a business move for him. He knew exactly what he was doing. He used Lefty, in my eyes, to gain an audience that belonged to Lefty. You don't think there are a lot of people gravitated over there to Kendrick because he was working with Lefty Gunplay? I'm going to give you the perfect example. When I mention Dubs, no, not Renegade Media, I get a lot of views because I use Dubs names. And for those of you that don't know, Dubs tells me just the other night, keep on using it, homeboy, shit, make your feria. And that's what I'm doing. It's a business venture. For this one individual that keeps on asking me and does not want to shoot your phone number, hopefully you're watching this video. And there's your answer, my boy. It's business. It's a business move. We're not here to play checkers. We're here to play chess. So anyways, I wish old boy would have had his little fame on the Super Bowl. That halftime was the worst fucking halftime entertainment I've ever seen. And I'm keeping it real. You know what I mean? It was boring. You know, Cube and all them, they did their thing. The best in my time was Hammer, baby. MC Hammer. Ain't nobody can touch that dude. Can't touch this. My boy, MC Hammer boy. As a matter of fact, there's a gentleman that well, I can't say that. That looks like him, exactly like him. I see him all the time, every morning. Good dude, man, really good dude. But anyways, people, that's my thought on this. I kept it real with you. You know, I wish Lefty would have had his time to shine right there. How he took it as disrespect, he probably didn't. Why? Because fuck, he's on the #1 motherfucking hit out there. Why would he be disrespected? He don't give a fuck. He laughing all the way to the bank, baby. But as far as myself, that's the only reason why Kendrick used Lefty Gunplay to gain more audience. Like I said, no matter whether you like Lefty Gunplay or not, that boy is a hot commodity, straight up. Keep doing your thing, Lefty. But anyways, with that being said, people, you guys already know, man. Thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you choose to do, it's all good. Leave your comments, put your notification bell and all. Do your thing, share my channel. Now, with that being said, get up and get yours. Let's do this.